I'm Maggie Lakowski from Maggie Moon Tarot, and here are the vibes for the week. We have changes and big shifts this week as the sun is moving into Libra. So happy birthday, Libra. It's your time to shine. Your ruling planet is Venus, the planet of love and beauty, and you remind us of the importance of art, harmony, and balance in our lives. Then on the same day as the fall equinox, Mabon is celebrated at the fall equinox, and that's a time where we give thanks to our harvest, honoring the changing seasons, or Astera in the southern hemisphere. And this is a day of cosmic balance. And in Greek mythology, it's time for Persephone to return to the underworld as we prepare for a more fallow time in our lives. And Thursday, Mars enters Virgo, a favorable alignment which turns the emotion down a bit and looks at our mundane or daily tasks, focuses on what we need to get done in our lives. But with Mars, just head off any stress that may come up and take some delicious and fun breaks in the day. And this week, I'm reading with the stunning Golden Universal Tarot by Robert DeAngelis, published by Loews Scarborough. I love the gold accents in the cards. They make a beautiful and elegant vignette in any setting, especially when you're reading in lower lit areas. It's definitely a stunning deck. So let's begin our reading for the week. And I invite you to allow each card, symbol, color, and image speak to your own intuition and feel it in your soul. And this is another week where two major arcana cards are dealt, and we have an ace. So let's see what that means for us this week. And for the beginning of the week, the Hermit comes out. He's key card 9 and represents wisdom, the old soul in numerology. The Hermit's astrological correspondence is Virgo, and much like Virgo, he is a humanitarian and wants to be in service to others. He shines his light for us to find our way and asks us to shine our light as we're that each one of us are that ancient wise being, tremendous light and wisdom. He holds a cane or staff that helps him through some of the challenging times in life. And he looks at things that might no longer feel good, fit, or that we don't want to take with us ahead on our journey. What do we want to change? The Hermit is more of an inward journey, reflective, all the rewords, just like we're doing in Mercury retrograde. So it's also a good time to reestablish some meditative practices or rituals that can help us retreat from the world when we need that time out. And the brown in his cloak grounds us to that earth energy. And I'm recovering from a wicked virus, and I was a bit of a hermit, taking time out to restore my body and not gifting this to anyone else. We all need what I call this hermit time. Maybe a day without social media, television, and even cell phones. I remember in school, the nuns would dedicate a day of silence. They would surprise us. And we would go about our studies, researching in the library, writing, working in the little chapel, or doing other tasks. And we would groan in the beginning, but at the end of the day, there was always this amazing feeling of peace and reverence towards each task, a slow time. And when we go within, we listen to the language of our soul. And the next card that comes after the Hermit in the Major Arcana is key card 10, the Wheel of Fortune. So for us, the Hermit is moving us to that midpoint in the Major Arcana and in our lives, reviewing and reflecting before we make that change on the wheel of life. And for us, a new season, not only in our outer world, but also in our inner world as well. And then midweek, we see the Fool, often called the Seeker or Dreamer, and his number is the mystical 0 and the number of eternity. He walks under a sun that is shining on him seemingly without a care in the world, traveling lightly, with his companion carrying a rose for passion, ready for adventure. And the dog or animal often represented in this card can be our animal guide or totem or our own animal companion here on earth. For animals are a part of our soul family too. And they come here to help us in this life, along with we help each other on our soul lessons because they have lessons too. His tunic and headscarf is colorful and alive. The seeker or fool represents the dreamer's journey, taking that leap of faith. And his astrological correspondence is Uranus, that creative, innovative, and confidence, the uniqueness in each one of us. And this is at the same time that we're changing signs from Virgo to Libra, and we move to a new season. When we see him come up in a reading, especially after the Hermit card, it's a new beginning. Taking a chance, beginning again, do-overs, no regrets, just like that schoolgirl. I feel that anything and everything is possible. There are no limits, as I am never alone. And at the end of the week, the Ace of Cups came out, and aces are new potentials. But what will we do with it? For me, this card is a card of grace or miracles. That's something that is here for us only if we look up or look around us. This cup is overflowing, and the element is water, and it's all about our emotions, intuition, feelings. And this copper chalice is pouring water out into the sea and has a never-ending flow. The blue and whites in the card are calming, and the chalice is a dazzling gold. And since we just came from the seeker or fool, we're on the verge of something new. And this can indicate a new love, something of our heart's longing, a new emotion or insight around a situation, a new beginning in an existing relationship, or a gift being given to us, or one we give to another. Our heart is filled to the brim. And in Anne Lamont's book, Grace Eventually, Thoughts on Faith, I like this quote. Sometimes grace works like water wings when you feel you're sinking. And that, my friends, are the vibes for the week. If you've enjoyed this video, I invite you to click on the like and subscribe buttons and share with your friends. And I've included in the transcript of the video a link to the Universal Golden Tarot, and a link to my website, MaggieMoonTarot.com, in case you'd like to contact me or schedule a reading. So, until we meet again next week, laugh often, love much, create your own happiness, believe in miracles and magic, be kind, and support each other. Namaste.